Hey guys, this is going to be my Sigma review, and I've been using these Sigma brushes for the past 2 months, and they are the Make Me Blush travel set. So this is how the actual container looks like when it comes to you guys. So it comes in a box, but I threw that box away. And inside this box, here's a container. And this is really handy to have when you guys go travel. I can see this being handy because you guys can separate your dirty and clean brushes, but really at the end of the day, once you guys are really traveling, your brushes probably will all just pile up together. Like, they're just all gonna be dirty and they're just probably gonna all pile up together. But if you are super OCD, you'll probably have like a thing of clean and a thing of dirty brushes, which is handy. And what I like about this is that this container doesn't have to store only Sigma brushes. It can store other brushes. It can store things like beauty blenders and cotton pads and all that stuff. So it's handy to have because it is sturdy. Like, no matter how you think, you know, they're sturdy. Like, gripping on them right now, it's pretty sturdy. These brushes are in a set of 6, I think. No, 7. 7? 6? 7. 7. So I've used all of them but one brush, and I don't use foundation brushes, so I haven't used this foundation brush. All I can tell you is that it fits the corners of your nose perfectly, and it's soft. It washes pretty well, and it does not smell at all. So it has a container thingy also, if you guys want to keep that. I don't own any brush guards, so whenever I wash these, they tend to like explode. Like they are kind of really fluffy without a brush guard, so it's not as dense as the original would be if I didn't wash it and showed you guys. So yeah, moving on to brushes. I have 2 powder brushes over here. Well, 1 powder brush and 1 blush brush. This is the large angle contour brush in F40, and this is F30, which is a powder brush. And they still have a bit of lingering scent to them. When I first got them, it smelled like plastic, like, you know, just chemical plastic. And I thought that once I washed it, it would go away, but what happened was it was even more enhanced, and I basically could not use these brushes without holding my breath. So basically, whenever I used the brushes, I had to hold my breath, and yeah, it just smelled really bad. It smelled like chemicals, not good. So this one kind of still has a lingering scent to it right now. But I noticed after I spot cleaned this non-stop, because I've been using it for 2 months, there's no way I would not clean it for 2 months, that's gross. So after I just non-stop spot cleaned this every single time after using it and washed it several times, I wash it every once a week. So after doing that, the scent in this brush is no longer there. So I guess over time, once you just keep using it, the scent will just go away, but for now, it's still over here in this brush, which I don't use as often, but, you know, it's a good powder brush. It fits perfectly just to sweep away any excess powder on your face, and if you guys want to apply powder, you guys can just easily tap it on your face, and it just gets a really good portion of your face done really quickly when you guys are just trying to apply powder and just go. So this is a really nice brush. It's soft, but I do notice that it sheds a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. And you guys should wash it once you guys receive it in the mail. If you guys don't wash it, that's kind of gross, because I noticed when I was washing it, a lot of dirt came out. So yeah. So once you guys get your brushes, any brushes, like e.l.f. brushes, MAC brushes, all those kind of brushes, you guys should really wash them before you guys use them. It's just standard practice, so you guys don't like get crap on your face and just like break out. And yeah. So it's a really nice, soft, fluffy brush. My hands are not that big, but it's a really good travel size brush for me. Once again, the scent does not bother me anymore. It used to bother me, but not anymore. So I think this is the price point of $49 to $59. I don't remember which one, but just giving you guys a heads up. Yeah, and this one does not smell anymore. So this is my favorite brush to use for contouring, for applying blush, and for bronzing. I know this is like such a 3-in-1 brush for me, but I used it to bronze my face today. I used it to apply my blush today. I used it to contour my cheeks a little bit today. So I love this brush. It's just such a nice and fluffy and soft, and it just covers your cheeks really nicely. I mean, like your face cheeks, of course. And yeah, I highly recommend this brush. Even if you guys don't buy the whole entire set, you guys should check out this brush. So I recommend that one. Moving on to the tinier eye brushes. So let's start with this one, because this is a little bit problematic. This is a tapered blending brush in E40, and this guy sheds like a mofo. It sheds a lot, but not when you guys are like applying onto your face, of course. It sheds when you guys wash it, and it's super fluffy. So if you guys don't have a brush guard, I probably would suggest you guys invest in one, because if you guys can see, it's really fluffy, because I don't have a brush guard, and this can be a little bit problematic when it comes to the fluffiness, because I don't have that big of a lid area. I have a decent sized lid area for an Asian, I guess, but especially for a Chinese girl. But basically, once you apply it on your crease, you just touch your crease, you guys notice how much area that brush takes up. So sometimes this can just blend your whole entire shadow all together. So if you guys have a smaller lid area than mine, I don't suggest investing in this brush, but I do like this brush for people who have mid-sized to larger areas of lid areas, I guess. Hope that made sense. But sometimes if you guys have smaller areas, lid areas, it can actually just blend away your whole entire eyeshadow and just make them all look you know, meshed together, which isn't a look you guys may want, so be careful about this brush. Last three brushes. This is the Eye Shading E55 brush, which is just a standard eyeshadow brush. It works really well, it's dense, soft, and it just, you know, pats on the eyeshadow really well in your lids. This one is the Pencil E30 brush, which is one of my favorite pencil brushes. I have a pencil brush from Dillium Tools, and I love that one, and I have one from Crown Brushes and MAC, and I find those two to be really bristly and actually prick my eyelids a lot, to the point I don't like it. So my favorite pencil brushes personally are the Dillium Tools pencil brush and the Sigma pencil brush, because this is super soft. You guys can easily do a cut crease with this, or even just blend out your crease if you guys want like a harsher crease kind of thing. So yeah, and this is really good to also apply shadow on your waterline or your lash line. So I do suggest this brush also from Sigma. And last but not least, this is a small angle E65 brush. I don't recommend this for liner. Heads up. Don't recommend this for liner. I do recommend this for either applying shadow on your waterline, lash line, or, you know, doing your eyebrows. I love using this brush for my eyebrows, and I've been using this every single day. The MAC angle brush is really good for gel liners. I suggest that, but this one is better for if you guys want to do your eyebrows. This is a little bit thick, and it's not that thin. So if you guys can see, I'll zoom in. Yeah, that's zooming out. Is it zooming in? I can't tell. If you guys can see, it's a little bit thick, so I don't recommend this for an eyeliner brush. So that's about it. Sorry, I have to focus with my, I have to manual focus with this guy. So that's about it for my Sigma brush set review, and I'm sorry if you guys did not want a whole, like, individual brush set review, but I wanted to do that just in case you guys wanted to buy them individually and were interested in that. So do I think it's worth the price? I think it's a pretty good brush set for the price. I'm not sure if you guys can find anything cheaper than that. And especially for something this soft and, like, you know, colored handles, that's a really nice attribute also. They have like blue ones and I think purple ones and other colors. And I think they have like a make me something bunny set, which is like a black one, and the other one is like pinkish blue one, which is kind of cool. I don't think the synthetic brushes actually smell at all, but these are not synthetic, so that's why they probably smell. I really do like these though, and I've just been using it quite often ever since I've got them. So yeah, really handy for traveling, and that's about it, folks. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope it helped.